Hey guys, I'm Rahul Jaiswal and I'm teaching in circle. Okay, so here we have the diagram and we will learn the basic concept and use of in circle in our real life. Okay, I'll give an example also where to use an in circle, the concept of in circle, and in circle. So what we have exactly is for today's class we have a triangle ABC with their coordinates and side lengths as shown here. We have a triangle ABC and side lengths AC is given as small b, AB is as small c and BC as small a and AM is angle bisector. AM is angle bisector. Here it is written of angle A. So in circle is basically a circle within a triangle with center on a point such that when you draw angle bisectors of angles of the triangle, we have three angles in triangle ABC. So when you draw two angle bisectors, let's say if you draw angle bisector of angle A here, okay, angle bisector of angle A and angle bisector of angle B as it is shown with the dots, red marker, okay. So intersection point of angle bisectors in triangle ABC is the in center of in circle and it has been shown with IZ here, IZ, okay. And if you draw radius means you can clearly see that the in circle passes by touching the sides of the triangle ABC and as this is passing by touching, so AC, AB and BC are the tangents, okay. And from the circle property, if you know, I can prove also with later videos, AE and AF will be equal, CE and C what? D, not M. M is what? AM is angle bisector. It's not touching, the circle is not touching here. The circle touches the side BC at point D. So CD and CE are equal, BD and BF are equal. Similarly, AF and AE are equal. This is the property here. And here, IZ and E, this line is perpendicular on AC. This is the radius of circle. We have in circle with radius as shown EIZ, okay, EIZ or FIZ or DIZ as shown in the diagram. So this is the radius of in circle and that is the in center of circle. And angle bisectors means if you draw angle bisectors means what does it mean? Angle bisector, it means this angle and this angle are equal, okay. So the intersection point of angle bisectors is called the in center of circle. Now, what is the use of in circle in our daily life and how to find the in center? So the use of in circle and how to find the in center and the radius of the circle. Okay, that is our main concern for today. So let's say that there are in a city there are three societies, let's say A, B, C, situated in this manner, triangular manner. And let's say society means there is a colony, okay. So A, B and C, three colonies are there and they want to develop a park for their children to play, and a park is multi-purpose basically for their walking purpose or morning walk and evening walk also. So if you want a circle within this area, area is what? Means area within the triangle. We have a triangle ABC. So if you want to develop a park, let's say, and AB, BC, CA are the paths joining the societies, the colonies. So A, B and C are three colonies. AB, BC, CA are the paths joining the colonies, and they want to develop a park within this area. This is an empty area. So consuming this area is the first target, and they want to develop a circular park. Okay, let's say circular park. So they want to develop a circular park, and for that they want exact position, exact location of the circle. So what they do, the use of in circle here will be really very helpful. So what they will do is they will decide an angle bisector, let's say this and this, okay, here, and if they get a point here, and then as AB, BC and CA are the paths joining the colonies, so if you draw a circle in such a way that this will join the paths also, okay, so it will be helpful to get a in circle by joining the paths also, and the distance from the path to the center is same as here. I told you that the distance, perpendicular distance from AC to IC is this EIC, that is the radius of circle, and similarly DIC from this path, from that figure you can know that EIC, DIC and FIC are equal. So three radius here means radius are equal of the circle, and hence you will get equal distance from three paths. So it's easy to develop a circular area, circular park with the concept of in circle, such that you know the exact center and equal distance from the paths you have. Okay, so our basic concern is how to determine the center and the distance from perpendicular distance. Okay, so here if you observe clearly, IC to M is the line AM, which is the angle bisector, and DIC is perpendicular on BC. DIC is perpendicular on BC. So let's decide how to find the center of the circle. Okay, and means we have to find IC, and we will use some concepts here how to find the center and what is the length of DIC, the radius. Okay, so here as in circle is drawn by the radius of this length, and this length is drawn, a center you have to decide, and the center is angle bisectors of intersection point of angle bisectors. So intersection point of angle bisectors of triangle ABC. So let's find the center of in circle. Before going, okay, so here we will use a concept of angle bisector from angle bisector theorem. ABT is angle bisector theorem. Here, as I have shown here, AM is angle bisector and ABC are the vertices of triangle ABC. So now let's say from angle bisector theorem we know that AB upon BM equals AC upon CM. Okay, this also can be written as AB upon AC equals BM upon CM. Okay, and what we have from this triangle, same triangle I am using. So I have the lengths AB, BC, CA. So length of AB is C upon AB is what? The side length. Upon AC, the length of AC is small b equals BM upon CM. BM upon CM. Let's write it. We don't know about BM and CM. So this is our equation number 1. Okay. I will use this. So as I have point M as AM is intersecting the line BC at point M. Now, again, here BIZ, if you join this, an angle bisector from here, so this is also a point. What is BIZ? BIZ is again angle bisector, and this is the center. We have to find this center, the coordinate of this center. So, if you observe, the IZ is dividing the line AM in the ratio AIZ and IZM. Okay, and line the point M is dividing side BC in the ratio BM upon MC. Okay, so from section formula, here from this diagram, what we have is, we have AB as small c and AC as small b. Okay, so from section formula, from section, internal section division, a point is dividing, here what we have to write is point M is dividing the line, basically the side length of triangle, the line BC internally in the ratio BM upon CM. Okay, so we can find the coordinates of M also, because we have the coordinates of D as, what we have, B as x2 y2 and C as x3 y3. So we have coordinates of B and coordinates of C, and we have to find the coordinates of M. So can we divide it? BM upon CM, from here we can write as C upon B. So point M is dividing the line BC in the ratio C is to B. Okay, so from the section formula, we can write bx2 plus cx3 upon d plus c, comma, the coordinates of D and the coordinates of M. I am writing the coordinates of M, comma, by2 plus cy3 upon d plus c. This is the coordinate of M. Okay, so you can write it like coordinates of, what is this? Coordinates of point M. Coordinates of point M. Now we have the coordinates of point M, and also we have the coordinates of A. What we have? x1 comma y1. Okay, so from the same concept, BIZ is angle bisector again. So this BIZ will divide, the point IZ will divide the line AM in the ratio from here. Okay, you can say, what you can say? Let's draw it. Just see, and please take care, please pay attention here. BIZ is angle bisector in triangle ABM. Okay, so in triangle ABM, in triangle ABM, in triangle ABM, IZ is dividing the line AM in the ratio what? What is the ratio? What can you say? AC upon BM or BM upon AC, whatever you want. So if you see here the triangle ABM, the line is being divided as this in the ratio. So AM is the line AM in the ratio so here in triangle ABM, IC is dividing the line AM in the ratio BM upon BC in the ratio BM upon AC. Okay. Now, what is BM and what is AC? We can find from here. Okay. So let's use this formula, and you know that BM and CM here in this diagram, BM and CM. If you add this BM plus CM, you will get what? BC. Okay. So you can write CM as BC minus BM from here. So from equation 1, here we have C upon B equals BM upon, what is CM? CM is BC minus BM. Okay. And what is BC? BC is given as small a here, I told you. So here we can write C upon B equals, we have to find the value of BM, and now BC minus BM. What is BC? BC is small a minus BM. If you simplify this, okay, let's simplify this. A minus BM upon BM equals B upon C. From here, A upon BM minus 1 equals B plus C. So A upon BM equals, this will be there from B plus C upon C. So we can write BM as BM AC upon B plus C. This is our equation number 2. Okay. So I'll erase this portion. Okay. And as we have to prove, so we have BM as AC upon B plus C. Okay. And this is what? Coordinates of point M. So I am just erasing this section. Now, as IC is dividing the line AM in the ratio BM upon AB, so what is the coordinates of IC? What can we write? Coordinates of IC. This is we have to find. So see here, BM upon AB. So BM upon AB, what can we write? BM upon AC, sorry. BM upon AB, it is BM upon AB. Okay. So from here, BM upon AB, what is BM? We can write this equals to, BM is AC upon B plus C. And what is AB? AB is C. AB is C. So this is A upon B plus C. So can we write this in the way that IC is dividing the line in the ratio A B plus C? Okay. So if you have to find the coordinates of IC, what we will do? The coordinates of M is here. So A into x1 a into x1 plus b plus c, and the coordinates of x coordinates of this b plus c and x coordinates of point M here. So M is bx2 plus cx3 upon b plus c. This is the x coordinate. What is the y coordinate? Y coordinate is ay1 plus, okay, so here you will write this is the x1 plus b plus c, this upon a plus b plus c. Okay, so this is the x coordinate, and what is the y coordinate? ay1 plus b plus c, okay, and this by2 plus cy3 upon b plus c upon what? A plus b plus c. We have to simplify this one. Let's simplify. B plus c, b plus c, b plus c, b plus c. What we have here exactly? See that ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 upon a plus b plus c and ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 upon a plus b plus c. So this is the coordinate of IC. This is the coordinate of IC. Okay. And just to remember the radius of in center. So R is area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle ABC upon what? We have to remember this formula, radius of, okay, so radius of in center is area of triangle ABC upon A plus B plus C by 2. Okay, the semi-perimeter of triangle, that is A plus B plus C upon 2. Okay, so this is our encircle. Thank you.